And Diana and I went there on our first date. What is it, 3 years ago now? 4 years ago? 4 years ago? I don't know, 26 years ago? I don't know.
24 years
24 years ago. Hey, this is Amir.
This is Diana.
And you're watching
Vegantwosome.
Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here and you're interested in vegan food and all other vegan things, you're in the right place, baby. Sit back, relax, grab yourself some hummus or something like that and enjoy this episode. We have new episodes
Every Sunday.
So this is a special episode. It's an interesting episode. It's a different episode from what you're used to. And it's a very sad episode to do because we already did episode once and the files got corrupted and now we're doing it again. And what it is, it's our top 5 spots to eat in Vancouver. The first time when we did it, we were guessing each other's favorite spots. And it was very funny, it was very quirky. I loved it. It was gonna be a cute episode. But it didn't work out, unfortunately.
Amir, why do files get corrupted?
Oh my God, I don't know, where do babies come from? I'm gonna start this thing. I'm gonna start with my number 5 on my list. And if it's also in Diana's list, she's gonna tell us about it and tell us where it sits on her list. Should I go? My number 5, Odd Burger. Odd Burger is a Canadian chain of fast food. Have all different kinds of burgers. What they do is they not mimic, but do the vegan version of popular fast food burgers. Like they got a Big Mac, they got a Whopper, they got all different kinds of breakfast sandwiches, and it is delicious. I love it. Vancouver just got ours recently, and my favorite food there so far has been the Big Mac. Is Odd Burger on your list?
Odd Burger is not on my list. I am not a huge burger person, not a huge fast food person. They have good burgers. Number 5 on my list is an all-vegan Japanese restaurant called Vegantwosome in Kerrisdale. I love Japanese food, and for us to have an all-vegan Japanese restaurant, we are so lucky to have that. The only reason why we don't go there all the time is that because it's a little bit far from us, but the food is so good. My favorite dish is any of their aburi sushis, which is like a rectangular pressed rice sushi with toppings. And the owners are super nice and have been really kind and generous to us. It's definitely a place I would recommend eating at in Vancouver if you're looking for really good vegan Japanese food.
I love Vegantwosome as well, but unfortunately it did not make my list. But it is an awesome place, great food, delicious. I love the fact that it's all vegan. Like you said, it's the only all vegan sushi place in Vancouver. George, the owner, king among men, very kind man. And like you said, he's been very kind to the Vegantwosome, and we love Vegantwosome. My number 4 is a burrito place called Budgies. Now Budgies is not vegan, unfortunately. I wish it was. I hope it becomes vegan one day. But I have my doubts because it's been vegetarian since day 1. But I love their Henry. Henry is my to-go-to. One of my favorite burritos I've ever had. And big fan of it. Is Budgies on your list?
Budgies is so on my list. Budgies is also number 4 on my list. I love Budgies. I also only get the Henry burrito with no beans. No beans makes it a little bit smaller, but I like the taste way better because I do not like beans. And whenever Amir asks me if I want to go to Budgies, the answer is always yes. I will never say no to anyone offering me to go to Budgies. It is so delicious. Sometimes when I'm hungry, I think about Budgies burritos because it's so big, the portion is really big and filling, and I could go there all the time. My number 3 place to eat is not vegan or vegetarian, but it has solid vegan options, and it is an Ethiopian restaurant in Vancouver called Twosome. I love Ethiopian food. This is one of the kinds of cuisines that I will crave, and I will order delivery. Even though it costs money to deliver, I don't care, because sometimes I just want Ethiopian food and the portion is super large. We get the veggie combo and mushrooms, and it's just so good. I love Ethiopian food. If you've never had it, I suggest going to Twosome and trying it out for yourself. And the owners are also super nice to us, and they know what vegans can eat. So I would recommend Twosome. Is Twosome on your list?
Twosome, again, is one of my favorite places to eat in Vancouver. Super good food. The best Ethiopian food I've ever had. We had Ethiopian food all over the world. We had Ethiopian food at the vegan place, but it's like vegan Ethiopian food, and it still did not hold a candle to Twosome's vegan options. But again, unfortunately, Twosome did not make a list, but I do love them. My number 3 is another place that unfortunately is not vegan or vegetarian, but they do have vegan options, and that is Dambo Ramen. I love Dambo Ramen. This is my favorite ramen I've ever had. I've had ramen at all vegan ramen spots, again, and not as good as Dambo. I don't think any ramen is as good as Dambo, in my humble yet correct opinion. I have the miso raka ramen. That's my to-go-to. I don't think I would tried anything else there. Maybe I tried something else once, but miso raka ramen is what I go to 100% every time. Is Dambo on your list?
Dambo is not on my list. There are many ramen places that do have vegan options. Dambo definitely is very aware of creating a vegan menu that we can have, so that's amazing. Pretty much everything that's ramen can be veganized. And I definitely knew Amir was gonna have Dambo on his list, because he is willing to go to Dambo even when there is a freaking 1 hour lineup in terrible weather. Could be raining, could be cold, could be the winter, and he is still waiting to line up.
Before we get to our number 2 and number 1, let's talk about subscribing to this channel.
Give it a thumbs up.
And ring that bell so you won't miss any episode.
Number 2 on my list is one of my all-time favorite vegan restaurants in Vancouver. I've liked it from day one. They have several locations in the city, as well as one in Toronto. And the restaurant I'm talking about is Meat. M-E-E-T. My favorite dish from Meat was the macro bowl, which they've taken off their menu, which is super sad, because that was what I would always order. Nowadays, I usually order the mac and cheese, or sometimes if I like one of their features, I'll order the feature. Was Meat on your list?
Meat was absolutely on my list. Meat was number 2 on my list as well. And like Diana said, we've been big fans since day one. Super great, good, comfort food. And macro was also my favorite. And macro is still on the secret menu, so you could order it, but it's not quite the same. From what I understood, one of the key ingredients is no longer available to them, so that's why they took it out, but you could still get it. It's just not quite the same. And my to-go-to these days is beef flesh ginger bowl. I think that's what it's called. Number 1, drum roll. Po Kong is my number 1. It's been for many years. It used to be called Bo Kong, and it was on Main Street, and then it got moved to Kingsway in Vancouver. Now it's called Po Kong. And my favorite dish is the bean curd with black bean sauce. Here's a hack you may not know. If you ask for extra sauce, you get a bigger dish. I'm convinced of that. And Diana and I went there on our first date. What is it, 3 years ago now? 4 years ago? 4 years ago? 26 years ago? I don't know.
24 years
24 years ago. And it's been our favorite ever since. Is Pokong on your list?
Pokong is also number 1 on my list. It has such history for us, but the food is excellent. It's not vegan, it has a couple of vegetarian dishes, but other than that, it's pretty much all vegan. They have a huge menu. They also have dim sum during the day, so if you want to go for dim sum, definitely go try it out. Amir is a big fan of dim sum. And my go-to dish is also bean curd and black bean sauce because that is what we ordered when we went there on our first date. So of course we always order it every time we're there. I also like the sizzling steak and their noodle dishes. But Pokong definitely is a special place for us. We always go there for our birthdays, anniversaries, anything special that we're celebrating. And we love the staff there. We've been going there for so many years. They all know us and they're always very, very, very kind.
I'm gonna mention a honorary spot, and that is to live for. To live for would have been on my list if there was 6. And you know what, I could even maybe squeeze it in. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. There's so many good options in Vancouver. There really is. But to live for is definitely one of my to-goes. I love everything about it. Love the management, love the owner, and I love what they stand for. What would your honorary mention be?
I also love to live for in that maybe it's not so much a restaurant, but it's a cafe. And it is all vegan. They have amazing pastries and vegan drinks. They have rotating specials as well throughout the different seasons. I would definitely recommend to live for if you're looking for a vegan cafe.
All the places we mentioned, I'm gonna make a playlist and put them in the comments. So make sure to check them out. Anyways, those are our favorites. Tell us about your favorites. Whether you're in Vancouver or whatever city you're in, let us know. We'd like to know, we'd like to hear them, we'd like to check them out. And maybe one day we go to your city and check these places out. Take a look at this other video that we reviewed on Diana's face. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.